Hello, thank you for coming. Welcome to my channel. This is Healing from Depression with Tony. I really appreciate you guys coming, especially on such a sensitive topic, healing. Talking about depression, talking about depression with men. And if there's women out there, also please tap in. But this is really geared towards men. So women, if you can glean something from it, get it. If you're going through it, then I'm here for you also. But a lot of men are suffering in silence. So that's just a big thing for me to help men to get out of that suffering in silence closet. So this is video number 5, Setbacks on the Road to Healing. The last video, number 4, I talked about my day-to-day activities, like what worked for me as far as food, what worked for me as far as exercise and like nature walks. Um, I talked about how how it just wasn't a pretty thing, like you're gonna have the good days and you're gonna have the bad days, but that it's a journey. It's a journey, and so with this video, I want to talk about setbacks on the road to healing. And like I always tell you guys, I'm gonna be real transparent with you guys because if there's somebody out there now that's going through a depression, I want you to know it's okay, man, and or woman, it's okay. If you see yourself anywhere in this journey, I want you to take what you can take from it. And look on me. I'm doing well now. I'm on the other side, and I just want to try to help as many people as I can to get well and to get the help that they need. It's okay to get help. Men, it's okay to get help. It don't make you weak. It don't make you soft. It'll actually help the help you to love and care for the people around you. But I always say, you'll hear me in all the videos I say to be selfish in your healing. That means to put parameters around yourself, where you go, what you allow into your body, what you allow into your mind. Um, Set some parameters up, because in this part of the journey, you have to worry about one person, and that's you. And I know it sounds cold and hard, but it's the honest to God truth. You have to be selfish in this healing journey, because you have to make sure you're good. Because as for most men, nobody ever asks if they're okay. And so in this journey, just make sure you're good. Make sure you're taking care of you and putting yourself first. And for some of us, that's for a change. Like most men like to just make sure everybody around them is good, and then they think they're good. And that was my philosophy. As long as everybody around me good, I'm good. And neglected myself for years, making sure everybody else was good. And some of us are just wired like that. But as I look back and as I take an assessment now, I need to take better care of me, and not just physically, because I do a lot of exercising, but emotionally. And I need to always make sure that I'm taking care of me. And so since I've been on this journey, I've been doing little things like taking myself out to eat, taking myself out to events. So I've been really just taking care of me. I'm on the other side, but the maintenance is taking care of me and making sure I'm not around negative people or negative energy. Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about the medication struggles. And like I always tell you guys, I'm going to be transparent in my journey in telling these stories, because there's somebody out there that you're surviving right now, and it's not pretty. And you're doing everything you can, and it might not look like somebody else's healing journey, but I just tell you, do what you have to do to survive this season. Just survive. Uh, make no apologies to anyone. Just survive and take care of you. So the medication, when I first got prescribed the medication, it was I was just not doing well. So when they gave me the medication, they told me it was going to take about 6 months before I noticed any kind of improvement. And like I told you guys in the last video, that was devastating for me. And so I took the medication as long as I could. I want to say about 5 6 months. So I stayed with the program that the doctors had laid out for me. But then I got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. And for some of you out there, you might be able to relate to this. A lot of medications come with side effects. Well, the particular side effect for this medication was heart palpitations. And so here I am trying to chill, trying to calm down, keep it calm. And the medication that I'm taking is giving me heart palpitations. So I literally was like on the inside, I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. It's going from bad to worse. And so that kind of took me for a loop. It took me for, I want to say, an emotional setback, because I was like, I'm fighting hard to get healthy, and the very medication I'm taking is keeping me anxious. And so I did something, as I look back, was just wow. But I took myself cold turkey off the medication, and I started to use the medical marijuana. Yeah, that's right. The man of faith, the encourager, all of that. Yeah, went and got some medical marijuana, and what that did for me is that it helped me to chill. It really helped with my appetite. But I remember my doctor's visit when I told the doctors, yeah, I had to stop taking that, and I'm using the medical marijuana. They were looking at each other like, what the? And so they just said, well, how's it working? I said, well, for me, it's working well because it's serving a twofold purpose. It's helping me sleep, it's helping me eat, and it's helping me to chill. So I was really thankful for um, a mixed team of doctors. Some of them was young, some of them was older, but they were really open to different ways of healing. They didn't push back like you shouldn't do that. You should wean yourself off. They didn't do any of that. They just said, well, how is it working for you? And I told them it's good. And so for that, I'm thankful and I'm grateful um, that it went that way. But like with anybody, you have to be your own advocate. Your healing's not going to look like somebody else's healing. Always remember that. And as we move along, the frustrations of slow progress, that was a big sticking point for me. It was frustrating because, I was always healthy, I was always upbeat, and I'm just not getting well fast enough. It's like, and then when you're having setbacks, some days, you sleep decent, some days you wouldn't. And just to trying to get in a good groove, it was very frustrating for me. Um, give up. Did I ever want to give up? There are days when I just said, I just can't do this anymore. I can't take it anymore. It wasn't to the point where I felt like I was going to do anything to myself. I was just mentally exhausted. And, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. I was just mentally exhausted. I was just like, I'm just tired. I said, Lord, I'm just tired. I'm tired of just fighting for little teeny small victories at this point in my life. I've come so far. I was just like, this is, what is this? And so I was very, very frustrated. And like I said in video number 4, I'm of the Christian faith, and I was just very angry with God, which is crazy in a sense. But I was just very angry, like, Lord, I'm doing my best to be the best version of myself, and this is just devastating for me. Like this doesn't look like the blessings. This doesn't look like no weapon formed against me. This doesn't look like any of that. So I got stuck there for a while in my journey. That was my biggest frustration, was like, God, I'm really been pressing in for some years, and this isn't what I thought it was, you know. And so it took me, my faith was really under fire, if that makes any sense. If anybody was really under fire, and I just want to be honest, you know, it was some days where I needed the word, but I couldn't listen to it because I was just too frustrated and too angry. Or like, I don't want to hear that today, you know. So if you find yourself in that part of the story, I just tell you to hang in there, because there's some hills and there's some valleys in this journey. And so don't be hard on yourself too, you know, because I've heard it all. I've heard, oh, if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be depressed or you shouldn't be going through this. Don't let nobody guilt trip you about surviving. Survive this season. That's all I implore you, encourage you to do. Survive this season. Your healing's not going to look like everybody else's healing. And so don't be hard on yourself, you know, because people try to guilt trip you. And I think I was just reading in the Bible the other day where the people were going through a famine, and it got so bad that they were boiling their their children and eating their children. They was eating grass and stuff like that. So extreme situations will make you do extreme things. So survive. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're already getting beat up. Don't beat yourself up. And I tell people, give you the same grace that you show everybody else in your circle around you the same way. Show that to yourself. And like most men, like me, I'm wired to take care of the people around me. You know, I always used to say, you know, as long as everybody around me is good, I'm good. And that was just not a good mindset. It wasn't a good starting point, because what happens is I wasn't taking care of me. You know, I'm making sure everybody around me is good, but I neglected myself. And so as I'm more mature about that topic, I take myself out to eat. I take myself out to things that I like to do, out to little plays. So I do things for myself exclusively, just for me. And so I tell people, make sure you're taking care of yourself in this season of your journey. So I'm not going to keep you guys long on this video, but I just want to close with this. I want to just continue to give you some hope. You're going to have some good days. You're going to have some bad days, but both days are important. You need both of those days to assess this journey. And so, like I said, give yourself grace. Good days, bad days, but they're both important. Some days you're going to feel strong. Some days you're going to be frustrated and think that I'm not progressing fast enough. But just hang in there, man. Hang in there, ma'am. Hang in there, because I'm living proof. I'm here in the flesh. I'm living proof that you can survive it. You can get over it. You can get through it. And then you could pay it forward and to help someone else. And that's where I'm at in my journey. I'm paying it forward. I'm just want to make sure that I don't hide my scars. So you won't think that that something's wrong with you, or that you're a mistake because you have scars. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys giving me this platform, this opportunity to tell my story about my journey with depression. Because if the strong men don't talk about a crack in their armor, then some people might not have any hope. You know, I'm not ashamed to talk about it, because I'm on the other side, and the um, the part about helping somebody else get out the pit far outweighs anything I'm feeling about sharing my story of when things weren't well. So I just want you guys to know out there, listen, I love you, man. You know, anybody that knows me know I'm a big heart person. I love you guys, man. And for you, if there's women out there, I love you too. Just take care of yourself. Listen to some of the things I'm saying so you'll understand men better. Like I said, a man is not going to tell you he's not doing well until it's really bad. Or even then, they might still just be in denial. So, to the people who are currently going through depression, hang in there, man. Hang in there, man. It's okay. And you have a community, you have different resources. You can come to these type of videos. There are all types of stuff you can look up online uh, to just help you keep yourself encouraged. Okay. And once again, this is Healing from Depression with Tony. Um, take care of yourself out there, and also leave some comments. I want to get some feedback on some of the things that I'm saying, because I know you guys are out there. You know, you might be able to fool some of the people, but I know the deal. I know that we show up for everybody, man, and we put ourselves last. And that's one thing I do know for a fact, because that's my whole story. Show up for everybody else and put myself last. So if that's you out there, I encourage you, man, just hang in there and know that better days are definitely coming. Peace, love, and happiness. This is Healing from Depression with Tony. Thank you guys for coming. In the next video, I'll talk about when I turned the corner, when I really started to feel better. And hopefully, you guys can get to that part of your journey sooner than later. Thank you once again. Healing from Depression with Tony. You have a blessed night.